All of them on? Try again, Bob. Hey, we're back again. Welcome you to the seventh and final session. You might think it's the first after we forget to turn the microphones on, but that's just the way it turns out. We had to turn them off so they wouldn't run down. Anyway, I'm back with the seventh and final session of FFA Day on KSMO Media. I've got 4 illustrious high school students here, 2 11th graders, 2 12th graders, and they're going to do an awesome job sharing with our listening and viewing audience what they've done in ag education and FFA. All kinds of things about it. First off, I'd ask you if you would introduce yourselves, tell our listeners and our viewers a little bit about yourself. And we don't care where you start. Go, Corson.
Oh, my name's Cole Corson. My parents are Rich and Marie Corson. I've lived here for a long time.
I am Allison Manthe, and I am the daughter of Jeff and Shandy Manthe, and I'm a senior.
My name is Cody Parsons, and my mom is Monica Parsons, and my father is Tim Parsons.
My name is Easton May, and I'm the son of Joel and Dottie Steelman and the late Lanny May. I am a junior.
All right, that gets you an idea of who these 4 folks are. They're going to do a really good job today, and I'm pleased to have them with us. First question to pose to you is, why did you decide to enroll in ag education and become part of ag ed and FFA? Who's first?
I'll go first.
Just jump in.
I mean, man, it's just been like such a huge part of this community. FFA has done things for our community. Throughout all our grades, whenever we were little, we would see like FFA members come through, and it's just been a part of us our whole lives. My dad was in FFA like a long time ago, so.
Long time ago. Absolutely.
I think for me it would be that my older brother was in it first, and I just kind of followed in his footsteps and started too.
In the beginning, it was because he was. Then there's other reasons you've stayed with it, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
For me, it's just been in my family, in my blood for a long time, and I just like to do hands-on stuff. I don't like to sit in the classroom all day. I like to be active all the time.
Oh, I just love the any kind of ag class I've been having. Shoot, I feel like I learn more life skills than I do just book skills anymore.
That and you kind of lead us into really my next question. What ag classes have you been enrolled in? We might just start back with East and go back the other way this time.
Well, I had fish and wildlife management last semester, and after that, and I've had veterinary science this whole year, and I've really enjoyed that class. I've learned a lot about just the body systems of animals and just learning how to take care of them. It's a good class.
I've been in ag power, and we were just working on small engines mostly, and then that was last year I did that. This year I've been in vet science, and I've learned a lot of useful things, just working with cows and all kinds of livestock animals.
For me, I took Fish and Wildlife first semester, and then I learned a lot in there, and then second semester, well, the whole year I've taken vet science, and it's just kind of been like more of a hands-on learning type deal for me, and it's been pretty cool.
Yeah, for me, vet science, Mr. Strain and Mr. Sanders have definitely done a great job. Teaching us everything we need to know about that, things we haven't learned, things we probably should learn if we plan to go into the agricultural field.
Okay, how about telling our listening audience and viewing audience about some of your favorite FFA activities? What have you done that you would put at the top of the list of things you've been really enjoyed doing and you'd call them your favorites?
Honestly, just being with the other officers, day to day, just our weekly meetings, it really does mean a lot to us. It really does lift your spirits, seeing that there's other people devoted to it with you. So that's always nice. Not one specific thing, just every day.
Okay.
Mine would be the expo and probably the dances.
All right. Good.
Mine would be just going, learning new people, going to conferences, and just meeting all kinds of characters out there and just spending time away from school, like being out there, not very stuck in a classroom, learning people.
Oh, I think I really like beef days. I really like seeing how the kids they just learn a bunch of stuff about all kinds of different stuff, tractors, cattle, and anything. I love it.
Real variety of different subject matter areas dealt with there for the third and fourth graders, whichever. I think they've been doing fourth graders last year, wasn't it, for beef days? So because of COVID, the year was skipped, and so we used to do that strictly with third graders, and I think now they've gone to fourth graders, so we wound up dealing with all the grades, not skipping any of them. All right, what about, is there other activities that come to mind that you would like to mention to our audience that you've had the opportunity to be involved in Ag and FFA? Oh, surely you all can think of some more than that.
Oh, well, the ceremonies. Those are always nice whenever parents and grandparents come out to see the achievements of their kids and grandkids and relatives.
Okay, that's not been mentioned today. We get to the seventh group before that's been mentioned, so that's cool. Anybody else think of anything? All right, moving on my list of questions as I check them off. In ag education and or FFA, whichever way you want to go with this, answering this question, what have you found to be the most challenging part of it, the most difficult part of it for you as an individual? They're thinking, what's been most difficult?
For me, it would be adjusting, because I am a new officer. So for FFA, adjusting to speaking in front of people whenever there's huge groups of people that I am looking face to face at. And the other thing would be learning new ways to show my pig and just how to like do more in with those.
Okay.
I think definitely balancing FFA, and I know quite a few officers and members are athletes, so just like kind of balancing that with, other clubs, other things you do in school, outside of school, got work, church, things like that, just keeping it all at one time.
That has been kind of alluded to a couple of times today, but Corson, Cole, you've probably put that in the best, more succinct explanation of it is a balancing act if you're involved in lots of different things, and it's going to limit you someplace. You may have to give up an FFA activity because of an athletic event or vice versa. So, okay. Anybody else? Difficulties? Been easy for these two over here. Okay, that's good. That's good. They both. Well, Easton though, did you take Ag 1, Easton?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know whether you had been in Ag 1 and Ag 2, because I know you moved from the bunker area up here, I guess, just before your 9th grade year?
Yep.
Okay.
The day before this first day of school, actually.
Oh, wow. That's so you go
Yep.
go from a little smaller school to lots of students all
I
over the
did.
place. All right. And Cody didn't have any difficulties. Everything was easy.
Everything I've expected.
Yeah, well, poor Cody, he's kind of had some of this stuff. He's been brainwashed. That's all there is to it. I brainwashed him. So that's pretty well got through our challenging things. His most challenging thing was putting up with his grandpa. About career development events, the contest teams. I know some of you have been involved in contest teams. What have you done in the past, and are you doing any currently?
Well, last year I didn't have the opportunity to go. I missed it for some reason, but I was in the dairy products team, and I learned a lot. Different, you test out lots of different cheeses, dairy products, and I learned a lot about different kinds and how they're made, and I thought it was really neat. I never did get the opportunity to go. I wish I did, but it was a good learning experience, I believe.
Not doing any currently for this year?
Not any currently, no.
Okay.
I haven't done any at all. Every one of them I've looked at just hasn't piqued my interest. There was one I was wanting to do last year. It was soils, but I didn't get the chance to do it.
Okay.
Mine This year is livestock, and that's going to be me and Clayton Hedrick, and I think 2 or 3 other freshmen. And other than that, I haven't been able, or haven't done, or taken the chance to do any of the other contest teams.
Okay. Cole?
Well, for me, I did horse judging the past 2 years. This year, I've decided to switch to agronomy. And actually, I'm missing a contest right here to be with you guys. Tessa was supposed to be here, but she went on the agronomy trip today, so.
Now, did you miss the contest because of us, or you just missed the contest?
Oh, I missed the
let's, we won't answer that. That was rhetorical. I've already got him embarrassed
How
enough.
did you miss that?
There was something said about not getting up very early this morning, getting to school on time. And I don't know who that was. We don't want to embarrass anybody, so we won't go any far with that. Cole's a pretty good sport, though. Take the ribbon. All right, let's talk about taking a break. It's a good time to take a break. Hey, stay with us, folks. We'll be back in about a minute and a half or so.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They're so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
Hometown Processing can do custom processing of beef, hogs, lambs, goats, and other large animals. At Hometown Processing, they strive to provide you with the finest, freshest meats and processing at the best possible prices. They are proudly hometown owned. Hometown Processing is located at 3450 West Highway 32 in Salem, or call them at 729-7278. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 5:30 and Saturday by appointment only.
Land is selling at an all-time high. Backed by almost 4 decades of experience, Big Iron Missouri agents Justin Hubbs and Gage Saulbeamer provide you with a seamless selling experience. They will get your property sold via listing or unreserved online auction. Big Iron Realty has the experience you deserve, proven results, with an enormous viewing audience of buyers, creating higher selling prices. Let's have a conversation. Call Justin Hubbs or Gage Saulbeamer today.
For illustrious ag education students about their experiences in ag and FFA. Let's talk about your supervised agriculture experiences. SA is a requirement of students in ag education. They must make plans for it their freshman year and then be conducting their SA throughout the rest of their high school career. And none of these are getting the state degree. There are 5 students that will be getting their state FFA degree in April, and really the reason I mention that is keeping their SA records up to date is kind of a culmination of the FFA state degree is a culmination of keeping those records up to date. So share with our listeners what your SAE is currently and what's been different parts of your SAE has been through ag. So who wants to go first on that?
Well, my current SAE right now, I've been working for a man named Artis Quick, lives down B Highway. I work for him every Saturday. First thing I do is I milk his cow. He's got a big dairy cow, big Guernsey cow. Milk her. We feed cows, feed chickens. We do all kinds of stuff. I just do that every Saturday. Work for 7:30, 3:30. Pretty good deal.
Okay.
My SAE consists of working out at Salem Truss, building trusses all day. I've worked every night after school, and besides that, I take care of chickens at my house.
Do a little farm work from time to time too, I believe, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little.
My SAE started out as raising, selling, and showing rabbits, and then I got out of that, and my SAE right now is showing and raising swine.
Get ready for Expo.
So excited.
Weigh-in's coming up in just a few days. So sorry, Cole, to interrupt you there.
My SAE consists of taking care of a stable of horses up at Turkey Hill Ranch. They got a Bible camp up there and a big old ranch they take care of. So I go up there every summer and work for them for a few weeks out of the year, and yeah, it's just a really great experience.
Cool. A variety of different types of SAE programs among this group of four, this quartet. All right, let's talk about your future plans. What do you got planned in the future? We've got a couple seniors, we got a couple juniors. Some of them have very specific plans, I'm sure. Some of them are still wondering what they're going to plan to do. But anyway, got to remember, we're on video. They're seeing those looks on your face, Allison. So Mom and Dad, be sure and tune in to this later and find out what Allison's reactions have been. What's your future plans on the serious side here?
My current plans right now consist of going for aerospace engineering, going to a 4-year college. I'm not exactly sure where. Maybe somewhere out of state. Probably not in state.
Okay. Got plans for after high school. That's a junior with plans. Who's next?
My plans right now, I honestly don't know what I want to do after high school. I really do like my job at the pharmacy, so for right now, I'm just going to stay up there, and I'm going to work for them.
Earlier today, I've had some other students that didn't have specific plans as seniors, and so, that's not a deal breaker. It's something you got to be thinking about, and that other time that was brought up amongst one of the groups, one of the other students said to the student who said they really didn't know what they want to do, said, well, you get out there and you start doing a number of different things, and you'll eventually figure out what you'd like to do in terms of a career goal for the future. It'll happen. You'll get there.
My future plans are after high school, I'm going to go to Lynn and study some electrical housing, working in housing and heavier duty electrical.
Industrial type?
Yeah.
I believe me as well. I think I plan on going to Lynn Tech to learn some trade. Not sure yet, but I think it'd be a good school. I think that's where I plan to go.
Okay. It's an excellent school, and it's kind of been interesting today. I've probably heard State Tech mentioned more times among the FFA members than in any previous year. Let's see, this 7th group, we've had about 30 to 35 students, and probably 10 or more have mentioned State Tech as part of their future plans. And they do offer excellent programs there in a variety of program areas. They've expanded over the years from what started out as just, initially there was small engines training session, there was landscaping. There wasn't much more than that in the early years of State Tech, then Lynn State Technical College. So now at State Tech, and lots of students from Salem taking advantage of that opportunity. Another thing about it is, and I've said this in previous groups, I can remember during my teaching years, the majority of it, everybody thought that you got to go to college, you got to go to college, you got to go to college. And college consisted of a 4-year education to get a bachelor's degree. Well, probably 15 to 20 years ago, we started to move that pendulum a bit more to the center, and now I think it's swung basically to the other side of the swing of the pendulum, that folks do see the value of getting technical skills, and we're at the point where developing those technical skills are higher wage earning jobs than those that get the 4-year degree in lots of cases. So there's definitely lots of reasons to consider the tech schools. And it's not just State Tech. There are other tech schools, and you can go out of state to others as well. But there's lots of advantages to those. That's an idea about these future plans of this group of 4. Let's talk about, for our audience, share with them what you have